In the big house, two unbeaten teams with a bunch of intertwined storylines. It's Big Ten Network football, presented by the United States Marine Corps. The surging San Diego State Aztecs, looking for their 6th win in a row, taking on the 21st-ranked Michigan Wolverines.
Familiarity, that might be an understatement. Brady Hoke recruited more than 85% of the San Diego State roster that you will see today. Not to mention he brought 6 members of his staff from Southern California to Ann Arbor. All reasons new Aztecs head coach Rocky Long says advantage Michigan. Perhaps even more so because Coach Long hasn't really changed much on either side of the ball, using the same terminology and the same signals. But as Aztecs quarterback Ryan Lindley pointed out this week, those Michigan coaches may know us well, but at last check, they wear headsets, not helmets.
California. He is third to only Case Keenum of Houston and Kellen Moore of Boise State in throwing yards. Ronnie Hillman, his first pair, we're going to see a bunch of him. He picks up 3 on first down. Here's Hillman again, tries the left side, breaks the first tackle, and gets out close to the first down marker before Jake Ryan brings him down. Big Ohio. 3rd and 1. Let's see if they give it to Hillman again. They do. And Hillman stoned in the backfield. The man we were talking about a moment ago, Craig Rowe, with the stop.
And they have been wanting Craig Rowe to step up, welcoming Hillman to the big house on 3rd down. Power formation, 2 tight ends. San Diego State often runs that formation. Great defense, good suddenness off the ball. And watch how he faces him up in the hole and drives him back.
2nd down and 10. Inside handoff. Smith breaks a tackle. He's free in the secondary. Vincent Smith brought down at the 5. Another big gain for the Wolverines. 32 more yards for Michigan.
Oh, we talked about Vincent Smith.
Designed quarterback run. Robinson powers over. Touchdown. First time this season that Michigan has scored in the first quarter.
Well, our edge to the game was being able to engineer and sustain a drive. They clearly showed it there. Way to cap it off with Denard Robinson.
So the lefty, Brandon Gibbons, will come on for the extra point. And it's through. An early 7-0 lead. Another catch. This one is made. That's by Walter Casey. He's one of the tailbacks. They split him out wide, and he picks up 11 yards. It'll bring up 2nd time today. The Michigan defense has prepared for a 3rd and 1. Craig Rowe made a big play to stop the Aztecs first time around. This time on 3rd and 1, they try and go wide, and San Diego State will have the first down. Ronnie Hillman pushed out of bounds after a pickup of 7 against Pitt. 2nd down and 3, and again they give it to their horse, and Hillman rewards the Aztecs with a first down. Ball comes loose late. I don't know if I heard a whistle or not, but Michigan looks to have jumped on the loose ball. It was Thomas Gordon who picked up the fumble, and it's going to be ruled a fumble. It's Michigan football.
Eric, we see this happen so often when backs are fighting for extra yardage. Ball security can't put it on the carpet.
Ronnie Hillman has been so special so far this year, but he just gives Michigan an opportunity with that fumble. Toussaint, the deep man, fullback McColgan. Play fake, setting up a screen. It's complete. Gallen crosses the 45, out to the 47-yard line. That's the first completion. Vincent Smith now back into the ball game. 3rd down and 2. Option. And Robinson calls his own number, and he's going to score. Oh, an easy touchdown for Denard Robinson and Michigan. Robinson broke that first wall. No chance of catching him. A 53-yard scamper.
And goodbye. He looks like he is shot out of a cannon.
Brendan Gibbons to tack on the extra point. Remember, folks, this is a Michigan team that had not scored so far in 3 games in the first quarter. But Denard Robinson changing that in a big way. Came into this game with just 2 rushing touchdowns. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns in the first 9 minutes. So it's first down in a bunch. First down at 20. Hillman back in the ball game. A pickup of maybe a yard.
Dominant in the trenches.
Thanks, Deanya. You can really see how those skills would probably translate on the wrestling mat. Using those hands and leverage to try and get things done on the defensive line. Gavin Escobar, a pickup of just 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and 18.
Yeah, and what's clearly visible when you break down Martin's game is his violent hands and the fact that he does play with superior leverage inside. He's one of those guys, you know, they like to refer to him as a trash can full of dirt, you know, just an immovable object inside, holding the point of attack, making it tough to run. You think he's amped up?
San Diego State, 3rd and 18. Lindley, incomplete, looking for Denso. Denso looking around, was hoping for a flag, not going to get it. And the Aztecs will have the punt in the country. Already with a couple of rushing touchdowns, they lead 14-0. Fitzgerald Toussaint with the carry out to the 25, a gain of 6. Down at 4. Option, right side. Toussaint with the ball. And he's out close to the 30 to the 29-yard line. Miles Burris with the tackle. Those 3 guys.
Out of jump balls.
Robinson wants to throw. It is caught. Junior Hemingway, the big receiver, but he's going to be short of the first down marker. He picks up 9, but he needed 11. It's going to be 4th down and 2. What does Brady Hoke do here?
Well, he's got to punt the ball away. And that's a no-brainer.
Back in the ball game, they're going to go for it. Ricky Barnum back in the ball game at left guard. Option left side, and that's an easy pickup. Robinson has the first down and about 4 more yards than he needed. Nat Berhe with the stop. Robinson already over 100 yards rushing in the ball game. He's got 104. And he's got even more. Look at this. Denard Robinson with a chance. And Robinson brought down by the shoelace. At the 10-yard line, Larry Parker saved a touchdown. Minute to play, first half. Denard still got the ball, and he's got another touchdown. Well, Denard Robinson is compiling a Heisman reel. He's done it so far in the first 30 minutes of this one. His 3rd rushing touchdown that ties a career high.
2011 Denard Robinson version of hide and seek.
No real reason to hand it off when you're as slippery as Denard Robinson. Already over 100 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. 3rd down situation for the Wolverines. Robinson steps up, throws a bullet, batted in the air. Is it intercepted? Aztecs say they have it. And it's going to be San Diego State football. Nat Berhe with the interception. Pitch out on 3rd down. Hillman gets to the edge, and Hillman inside the 20 loses the football, and Michigan's got it back. It was the hustle of Ryan Van Bergen, the defensive lineman, hustling down the field to force the turnover. Jake Ryan, the freshman, with the recovery. For his last 6, a couple of interceptions. Passing situation, dumps it off the screen, set up beautifully. Vincent Smith with blockers. And Smith out across the 50. Finally goes down. That's how you complete a pass. Short pass, long runs. Out of Southern Florida. Robinson from Deerfield Beach. Vincent Smith from Pahokee. Option. Denard keeps it himself and gets walloped. Wow. J.J. Altelli and others meeting Robinson with some force.
Is that all to your play call?
Hard. All right, Brendan Gibbons. He's attempted just one field goal so far this year. He made it. It was a 21-yarder. This from 40 yards. And the kick is no good. He was the NFL MVP in 1980.
Good old number 17.
On first down, Stephen Hopkins loses the football. San Diego State says they have it, and they do. Another turnover, the third one of this half for the Michigan Wolverines. This is a guy who's going to be a pro. Ryan Lindley, highly skilled. Throws it, it is caught. That's going to be a first down. Colin Lockett. This time he holds on. About him in that first half, still watching intently. Design rollout, caught by the tight end Escobar, who goes out of bounds with another first down for the Aztecs. Look into the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Aztecs. Colin Lockett. San Diego State finally breaks the seal. Here at the Big House, they score from 16 yards out. And they are on the board pending extra point. This could just be a two-score ball game.
Yeah, nice play call that time. The receivers did a little exchange route. Lindley showing you his arm strength, putting the ball spot on.
Extra point up and in by Abe Perez. A good one. Wolverines up 21-7. They're backed up. Shadow of their own goal line right here. First down run. Toussaint runs into his own man, stays on his feet, and rumbles out close to the first down marker. Not sure that was designed that way.
No, they didn't practice it that way in practice. Advantage to the Aztecs.
12th time that San Diego State has had the football on offense. 8 times already they have made it into Michigan territory. This time, not able to make it on that play. Ryan Van Bergen, a loss of 5. It was Leon McFadden, the quarterback, with an end around.
Well, Van Bergen's been impressive. He's had a hot motor, just flowing to the football, never stopping on a play, and just watch effort. Unblocked, he comes through, missiles in, makes the play. He's been the go-to.
And Bergen forced a fumble in the third quarter. Wraparound delayed handoff, and Hillman, already over 100 yards, barrels out to the 47. It's going to bring up a third down and long.
It's a young cornerback, one-on-one matchup. Counts us down at the bottom of the screen.
Quick hitter. It is caught by Lockett. That's going to be short of the first down marker, but not by much. They attacked Countess, the man you were talking about.
Yeah, that's where you want to go with the football. Just didn't drive that route deep enough to the sticks. They know they got a young corner. They like the matchup. It's where you want to go with the football. But Lockett just needs to push that route a little bit further to get the mark.
They're going to go for it on fourth down. Fourth down and 1. Hillman, the tailback. 3 tight ends in this formation. Oh, they don't give it to Hillman. Instead, they throw, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Escobar, who was open, and the throw was off the mark.
Well, sometimes you can just outsmart yourself, and we've seen this time and time again. Instead of going with the drive play, they try to get cute. Had a little bit of an ugly result.
Ever to Michigan. Best starting field position today for the Wolverines, and Denard Robinson makes it pay. Look at this, zigzagging his way into Aztec territory, finally tackled at the 25. Gain of 31 for Denard Robinson. Running number 16 is the only thing that really works.
Yeah, well, you know what you know, you do what you do.
This works okay. Fitzgerald Toussaint lowers the head and gets close to the first down marker. Stopped at the 17 by Nat Berhe. Trying to do something positive in the second half. Toussaint starts and stops and eventually pushes the pile down inside the 10 to the 7. 50 yards already this drive, all on the ground, and they stay on the ground. Vincent Smith still on his feet, and Smith with the score! The 5'6" Vincent Smith plays large. He scores from 7 yards out.
And he runs bigger than he actually is. He has the desire, the will, and he won't be denied.
First touchdown of the year rushing for Vincent Smith. That's a 57-yard drive for Michigan, all of it on the ground. Like you said, Chris, when in doubt, do what you know. And that is indeed what the Wolverines know.
Nice job by Escobar.
Another throw. Denso this time with the catch. You can see that big-time arm that Lindley has. Complete to the 19-yard line. Lockett had a big second half. Signal for Michigan defensively. It is complete to the tight end, Escobar. That's going to be another first down. Lindley looking for a touchdown, looking for Denso, incomplete. Good coverage by the true freshman corner, Blake Countess. To the end zone, incomplete once again, miscommunication with Colin Lockett. Fourth down and 10. Caught by Denso and dropped. Incomplete. That's going to be all for San Diego State. They give the ball over to Michigan on downs.
And that play was very indicative of the day of the Aztecs today. Many opportunities wasted, drive killers. When you have an opportunity to make a play at this level, you have to make it, or else you'll find yourself in the tail end. And just a wonderful kid, folks. We had a chance to visit with him yesterday. A tremendous, tremendous young man. He deserves everything that he gets.
And the Michigan Wolverines defense, they probably perfected the bend but don't break defense. 11 times they allow San Diego State to go into Michigan territory. They're only able to score one touchdown. That's going to do it from Ann Arbor. Our final score, Michigan. They win at 28-7 over San Diego State.